Hey, salute to everybody in the UGC. Big ups to the NBBC and shout out to IBFP and Bruce fucking Vane, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button as you come in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go to the channels tab and subscribe to everybody listed in the UGC roster. Appreciate everybody that's going to be tuning in today, even the ones catching the playback. We're just gonna do a little bit of breakdown of this fight coming up between Canelo Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev. I want to talk about the little concerns that some people might be having with this rehydration clause. I was super duper busy today, so hold on. Let me reply to wifey real quick. She asked me who Canelo was fighting, so she's trying to make it back before the fight starts. Salute to everybody in the chat. UGC Sniper in the building. First one. 1-2 Kid. I'm about to send a link, dog. I'm about to send a link. Make sure y'all subscribe to 1-2 Kid, man. You know, most definitely, man. Once everybody really catch wave of his content, man, he definitely gonna be they're gonna start doing videos on him too. For those that's new, that don't know, UGC is the most hated in the YTBC. You know, in the YouTube box community, UGC is the most hated. You know, so Black Horse Promotions, hated. 1-2 Kid, he definitely gonna be on that list, man, because his content is fire and he tell the truth, man. He keeping it real. So that's how that went. That's pretty much how that go. So yeah, man, we're gonna do a little bit of you know, commentary here and there because they got some fights on the DAZN undercard. Katie Taylor, I missed the fight, but she did win. So you know, break news to everybody on that. She's a 2-division champion, and you know, she's coming off being undisputed with Delphine Persoon in a fight, very, very controversial, where I felt Delphine Persoon definitely won the fight. She definitely won the fight, and I felt like she got a gift decision. She just got a gift decision. But you know what I noticed about and shout out to Chin Smoke and my dog Samuel Shaw. Salute, bro. Salute. Yeah, man. Y'all go subscribe to 1-2 Kid, man. Most definitely you will not be disappointed. He got great content, man. Great content. You know, take a real one to be able to give it up and acknowledge somebody who got fire content, because he do. Shout out to Key Wayne. What's going down, man? What's going down? I'm gonna apologize in advance. You know, I am at the house. So weekends, some kids is excited. They running around, tearing up shit. So if y'all hear the noise, just, you know, that's Black Horseman's kids just running around being kids, you know. All right. Had a sneeze promotions. But it seems like Katie Taylor, she really is trying to gain the approval of fans. And I'm not saying that that's something bad, you know. It's like she really desires to be liked. She seems like she's very, very humble. So I'll give her credit on that. You know, unlike other female fighters, they got a lot of ego and they get real, real arrogant, right? You know, I'll say her name, like Carissa Shields. You know, she feels she's the face of boxing, but you know, I don't think so, because I feel like being the face of boxing is not just about what you do in the ring. It's about what you do outside the ring too, how you carry yourself, your attitude, how you deal with people. You can't call yourself a people's champ and then mistreat people, you know, despite how, you know, despite people saying something that you might not like, you got to be able to carry yourself in a certain way. You got to be able to talk them down, you know. That's why a lot of people need to come to UGC and get in on these live streams so that they can work on their debating skills. When people are losing their debate, they immediately want to resort to violence. That's why UGC will learn you something. You'll definitely learn some shit over here. You know, You'll fine tune your skills so good, you know, you be able to talk down anybody, you know. In a fight, most niggas walk you down. We're gonna talk you down, you know. We take a lot of the boxing analogy and apply it to these boxing debates, you know. Many niggas have been stopped on the UGC. And there's other people that have gone a distance. And the ones that have gone a distance pretty much made it onto that channel tab, you know, solid individuals. Solid individuals. Just a reminder, y'all, just a reminder. Hold on, let me queue all my stuff up. But just a reminder, y'all, truth is the new hate, okay? It's gonna be a lot of haters. We're gonna get some thumbs down every video, every live stream. And that's just our haters coming by to say hello. You know, they do that. You know, they have to always acknowledge us. That's the way that they wave at us and, you know, let us know that they're here. So shout out to the haters, you know, all of them. You know, it's all the same for us, you know. So shout out to y'all. Whether you support us, give us a like, or support us and give us a dislike, still support. So shout out. We love y'all too. Shout out to y'all. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're rocking with this UGC, hit the other thumb. If you with the other side niggas and you a hater. And that way we'll know how many of y'all's in here. So, you know, a lot of y'all ain't bold enough to hit the link, but just be bold enough to hit the thumbs down if you're a hater. Salute to Tim W. But Katie Taylor, man, you know, but I was talking about, you know, kind of being the face of boxing and women. I was kind of giving a little bit of flame to Clarissa Shields. And I want her to just do better. I want her to get her bag. But Katie Taylor, she's very, very humble. I don't think she's making money like Clarissa Shields or something like, or any of those other top boxers. Not a lot of women, period, are making good money. You know, and that's just unfortunate. You know, so us as media, we got to do a better job of giving them attention. You know, the women boxers, because they risking their lives just like the men. You know, matter of fact, I caught, like I say, when I came in, the fight was already over, and she was just basically had like a swollen eye, Katie Taylor. Like I was waiting to hear what they was gonna say in the interview, because I'm like, did she win the fight or no? Because I just was looking at her face, and she was kind of sitting there with her hands on her hips and kind of had that like look on her face, like, man, this is rough, man. I don't know how much longer I can do this. And I'm sure a lot of the fighters have to ask themselves that after every fight. The punishment they might endure, the having to always go through the strenuous training camp. She had that type of look though. Like, you know, it's, you know, like, does she want to still do that? Shout out to my dog, Trav. Shout out to Trav. He says, the hater's still alive. They got killed the other day. No, we didn't kill him, man. We just, you know, had to let him know, like, this is not the one. We're not this side. Leave us alone. You know, just leave us alone. We stay fully loaded with that heat. You know, we stay loaded up. So just focus on yourself, your content. You know, Black is a nice guy, but, you know, it's only so much a motherfucker like me is willing to endure. You know, only so much. And it was just enough is enough. It's just crazy, Trav, how, you know, when certain individuals, right, are and shout out to my dog D Jackson coming in. What's up, dog?
What's up, homie? What's good? What's good? Shout out to the UGC, IBFP, BBC, and of course, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, man. That's that true media shit. Let's go.
You said that true media, huh?
That true media shit, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck that. That's that true media shit. Tired of these suckers out here.
y'all gonna see D Jefferson everywhere, man. This guy markets himself very well. This man is a good host. He's got the debate cage for anybody that wants smoke with anybody. And man, I just did a video the other day, D, talking about how healthy debating is. Do you agree?
I very, very much agree, Black. I'm glad you brought that topic up, bro. Let me speak on that just a little bit. I'm gonna give you the mic back. Just today we was on IBFP Raw. You know, having some fun with some casuals and such, you know how we do. But what happened there was Unbiased came on. Shout out to my man Unbiased. That dude cold as shit, bro. So Unbiased came on there, DT3 came on there, he knows his sports was on there. But we kind of introduced the time responses. You know what I mean? Debating is healthy, but you gotta keep it healthy, bro. All this nonsense niggas talking about doing shit to each other, that's not debating. That's rhetoric, bro. That's why those guys stay locked in on their channel. They don't want to leave from that safe spot because the shit they do ain't healthy, bro. A good, healthy sports debate, come on, man. That don't do nothing but inform people. It's good. It's good shit, bro. But you got to do it the right way. So, yeah, I agree with you 100%, Black.
Yeah, man. And like I say, man, you can kind of learn a lot about certain. And shout out to Bruce fucking Vane in the chat.
Yeah, Bruce Beast.
Showing love to UDC and NBBC, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Bruce fucking Vane.
I'm sub, Bruce.
If y'all not sub, man, you missing out on some heat in this boxing, with this boxing content. Believe me.
Yeah, but Bruce be dropping that flame.
Man, them goddamn atomic bombs, and whatever else out there, man.
Hell yeah.
But he another one, man. He a nice guy, but don't fuck with him. He the same way. You know?
I can see that.
So that's how I can definitely relate to him. Like, just, don't take kindness for weakness. Just be cool. But don't say nothing sideways. That nigga love to piss off you trolls. So that ain't the one. That ain't the one for that. But to comment on what you were saying, man, yeah, like, it's all good when certain people feel like they winning and they got the upper hand and somebody's not responding to them or something. And then you respond to them, that good shot, like nigga, just that crucial hook that they didn't see. now they ready to go get somebody.
Yeah, they need.
I gotta go get back up. I need some assistance now. That motherfucker hit too hard, But yeah, man, that's how it be, man. Like, this is a good way for us fellas to just basically voice out our differences, man. Like, you can deal with that person's thinking ability, their energy, and we all getting to know each other. Like, this is why, like, ain't nobody can fuck with us on this debate shit because we so solid, man. And iron sharpen iron. It don't matter if it's D, if it's 1-2 Kid, if it's myself, if it's Unbiased, if it's TBA, Flame-O, whoever it is, Angel Santos, they got that heat for you, man, because we've been doing this so long.
Hey, man, and let me talk about the rookie, the upcoming prospect. The motherfucker that's going to hit this goddamn thing by storm. Hey, 1-2 Kid cold, man.
Bro, I told y'all.
1-2 Kid cold is a motherfucker, dog. Hey, I give you much respect, 1-2 Kid. This dude cold and that editing shit. Yep. Nigga, I'm getting ready to knock on your door because I need help. Hey, man, this dude cold as shit, bro. I'm talking about shit, bro.
Big salute to 1-2 Kid. Bring you in, dog. Big salute to 1-2 Kid. He is on the channels tab. Just go to the channels tab and right under the UGC click, you'll see his logo. And go ahead and click his channel tab. Just click his channel icon and subscribe to him, man. 1-2 Kid got great content. Like, just trust me. Like, them subs is gonna go up. They definitely gonna go up. Once people catch wave of the type of content he do, it's gonna be a wrap. And I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's just the gift of being able to come across and cross paths with all of these great individuals, man, that can create content, that know what the fuck they talking about with this boxing talk. And they cool people. You know what I mean? So salute, 1-2 Kid.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. And just make sure your volume all the way up, too.
All right, cool. So I just want to shout out everybody here in the UGC, and thanks for having me again. And you know what I mean? I appreciate all the love, you know what I mean? But Yeah, I think debating is extremely healthy. You know, I think that everybody should do that, and it kind of weeds out where everybody is too when you
Yeah,
debate and see where everybody's at. And sometimes if you get past all the hashtags and the people trying to push their brand, and then you start listening to their content, you realize they ain't saying shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
yeah,
saying? And I've been
Mhm.
yeah,
noticing that a lot. You know, I've been noticing that in the game for a while. That's why I relate so much to the UGC. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, man. These guys, it's a lot of these cats out here, they talk a good game, but you listen to what they say and they trash, bro. You got motherfuckers out here talking about I'm smarter than them. I'm a smart motherfucker. And then I'm gonna
Right.
keep it real with you. Some of y'all been on my chat. My 9-year-old daughter read better than these fools, bro. I'm
She
sitting
read
there
good as heck. The other day I was like, damn, she
yeah,
reading
she
good.
real good, but I ain't gonna say no names. I know I'm talking about he's smarter than everybody, and I'm sitting there and I actually listen, and I'm listening to this nigga stumble over fucking comments, reading like a third grader. Dude, if you that smart, you can't even fucking read, nigga. You two steps above ignorant. Like straight up, bro. You can barely read, but you so smart. You ain't that smart. It'll take you goddamn 2 weeks to read one book. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like these
Right.
guys, man. And then when they start trying to talk and break down fights, they can't even break down fights. They can't even break down what fighters do in the ring. It's filled with a bunch of opinion and what they think this guy can do or how they think this guy. You got to give us some kind of content, bro. Like, man, these guys would be easy work. That's why they want to stay over in their little nook and not step outside the
Right.
box. One thing a nigga can say about me, Black will back me up on this. Nigga, I ain't staying up in no nook. I'm everywhere. And
Right. You
you
is.
get
That's why I
here,
picked your
there, or
platform. I'm like, you know what?
anywhere.
You one of the most neutral niggas I know on YouTube. You know, even I know you fuck with niggas that don't fuck with me, and I just be like, okay, it is what it is. D do the type of shit he do,
Right.
but at the end of the day, he ain't never crossed me on nothing.
Ever.
And I'm like, shit, you is neutral. You know what I mean? You is a neutral platform. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what perfect platform to do it on? Like D Jefferson's, who understands debates. You know, he gonna run it fair because I understand how you do it on yours. Yours is you run it in a certain kind of way to where it's a good platform for that. You know, and you
Right.
got an actual structure to the debate stuff. You know me, I'm a just nigga. I'll tear a nigga up. You know,
Yeah.
no rules. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it don't matter whether I'm using rules or not. Like it don't matter. Like I just want to get the nigga in the debate ring and just destroy the nigga.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to stop the nigga. I just want
And
to get him
he
in
will
there.
destroy you. So just for all y'all listening, because I know y'all haters listening, he will destroy you. Very much so. He'll destroy you. Don't worry about it.
Right. I ain't got to boast about it. I'm going to destroy the nigga. You know, I just
Mhm.
need to get his ass in there. Angel Santos, what's happening?
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, D?
What up, Angel? Oh, I'm gonna
What's
get
up?
confused now because I swear you and 1-2 Kids sound alike to me, bro. Which
They
one
just
of them
got them
Word,
talking?
smooth,
man. What's up, one
laid
two?
back voices.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man.
What's good with you, bro?
How you doing, bro?
Shit, man. Watching Adam Carolla get his face smashed in right now.
Oh
Oh,
shit, this quick.
it's on. I just wasn't even really watching it.
God, man,
But
I
yeah,
gotta cut my
you
damn video.
Angel watching, so he can keep us updated. I'm not really interested in Crowley like that.
Oh yeah,
But then
man.
they said it's his last fight, right?
It's his last fight, man. I thought he should have. I thought he should have retired already. So this is just how they do. One farewell fight or whatever like that. So
And if you lose it, bro, that's like, man,
yeah, this guy's dangerous, man. He's a dangerous puncher. I mean, he's not very good technician, but he already caught Adam Carolla with a couple good shots, body shot too, in the third round, hurt Carolla just now. So
Mm.
yeah, Carolla needs to box, man. He can't be going toe to toe with this guy. This guy got some power in both hands.
mm, man, what's the best game plan for somebody like that? They got power in both hands. Is he a pressure fighter or is he a guy that's just
He does a little bit of everything. This guy does a little bit of everything. He's kind of like he uses that uh Thurman kind of that Thurman
gotcha,
kind of
gotcha.
game plan, that
Right,
yin
yin
yang.
yang.
Do
Yeah,
with
I got
that,
you.
he's gonna count. like that.
Ambush. Yeah, ambush fighter.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What was y'all talking about though? Before I stepped in.
Healthy debates, brother. Healthy
Oh,
debates.
healthy. Yeah, man. Healthy debates. I mean, yeah, it's because I heard, Black was saying, D does have structure. You have to have structure in a debate. Um, I've been in many debates, all the way from junior high school to high school, and you know, in my military career, we debated things, and between amongst enlisted, right? Best courses of action and whatnot, and after actions and stuff like that, reports, and you can't be disrespectful. You have to be in there. You got to be an adult. Debate. If you're gonna debate, you got to carry yourself as an adult first and foremost, and with respect. You know, uh, to get respect, you got to give respect. It goes both ways, man. And
Right.
I heard earlier, when y'all was debating earlier, and there was some things I don't know what was said with somebody's wife or something like that. A family
Yeah,
was
yeah,
mentioned or whatever, and that's just completely off, out of pocket, and it's uncalled for. There's no place for it. You
right.
know.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, Angel,
I missed it too.
I'm
So that's
not.
crazy.
Yeah, it was
I caught the
DT3,
end of it.
and my dude, he knows the sports. Y'all know that we had a little issue before ourselves, but I don't recall him saying anything about his wife. I do recall him, talk about that man teeth, and he said he made a statement about his kids, but he wasn't talking about his kids. You know what I mean? So I can't really collaborate what Boone was talking
That's
about besides his teeth. I just don't think that you should bring a man's family into it, period. Because this is sports talk. You know what I mean? If you take a
right.
shot at his teeth and crack jokes about that, that's fine. But to even bring his family into the conversation, period, you cross the line. So I
It's
had to
like
agree with that.
it's one thing to criticize somebody on maybe they boxing knowledge or something like that, but when you start being disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, and using certain terms like derogatory, like that's when it change. You change it into something else.
All
You
right.
change it into something else. But that's why I don't even focus on other channels like that. I really don't. The ones that I do focus on, I put on the channels tab. Them the ones I ride with. That's the vibe I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. But it ain't about that trolling over here. A lot of
Yeah,
people
man.
love to do that. They love to just troll somebody to the max until like, that person might hit them with one fucking good video, to shut that whole shit down. And then now you niggas is in your feelings. You're like, I never was in my feelings, like off the videos. I didn't care, bro. Like that's the difference with certain people. Some people get in their feelings, they get a video done on their ass. Me, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, if
I
you
don't
want
give
to
a fuck.
promote me, go ahead. Direct them right over here to this flame. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
For the first time, I went and watched. I went on to the dude Monty's channel to, of course, invite him to the debate that one time. I didn't really watch the video. I just went in there and commented because I didn't have none of his contact information. But then I kept getting all of these damn DMs and messages. I mean, I'm everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. So I kept getting all these DMs and messages that he made a video, saying like a whole bunch of shit about me. So I actually went and watched it. And I'm like, man, bro, that is just, to me, it's kind of funny because, like I said when we was talking the other day, Black, like, dude, I got 380, it's 387 now, but 387 subscribers. Like, bro, I'm insignificant on YouTube. Seriously. Like, it don't bother me to say that. I'm under 1,000 subscribers. I'm not even fucking monetizing yet, bro. Why waste your
Right.
time? Like, if I had 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers or whatever the hell he got, I'm not wasting my time with some dude that's got 300 something subscribers. Nobody cares, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, who cares? That's just how I see it.
It's just, it's YouTube mistakes.
Yeah,
YouTube mistakes. But it is what it is. You live and learn. You know, some people really holding down their shit on this YouTube shit, and it's just you don't want to get a mistake. You know, make a mistake and put the spotlight on them because they might fucking shine. Just saying. So just be careful where you put the spotlight on.
This ain't a bad fight.
The Kroller one.
I don't. Now what is that? What network is that on, Angel?
The song.
What was that?
It's on DAZN.
Corolla, yeah, it's on.
Oh, I gotta go downstairs for that. But that's all right. I'm watching another fight up here. Yeah. I'm gonna be watching two. I'm gonna be watching.
I dropped out too. I dropped out last weekend with the prediction league. Unbiased says I wasn't gonna get first place, so I'm a sore loser. I guess he dropped out. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I damn sure called you one. I said, "Oh hell no, Unbiased on that sore loser shit." We was still in competition, nigga. I wanted you to keep going, Unbiased.
My thing is, I'm gonna play to see, you know, how good I do. You know what I mean? Like, and it's friendly competition, and you know, I know I'm not gonna win it, you know, because I'm like what 13th or something like that, 14th place. But I know I'm not gonna win. But I play like I want to win, but I know I can't win at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But I still gotta do my picks, man. See what I get right, man. Just for me to know, you know,
I was on the road, and then I had 3 bad weeks. Not really bad weeks, but the week I got sick, I was in the bed. I missed the fight. Champ hit me up, and he was like, "D, you missed the fight. What you doing? Your picks?" And I woke up. I said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna get him in." But I rushed him in. So the couple of weeks after that, I went, you know, and did my regular picks. But fucking OVD, man, that dude caught me and passed me, and then it was like, damn, I can't catch this dude. It was too close between us anyway, so I couldn't slip up with him. That dude's good, man.
I gotta holler at you, DT3, whenever, bro. Find out what happened. Shit, I couldn't even get on today because I was busy. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a little time.
Yeah, I'm trying to make that happen. I'm gonna talk to He Knows in Sports. I'm trying to make that happen. Them two need to go ahead and get that debate on.
Oh, DT
and He Knows, yeah.
Yeah, but that personal shit got to be about it there.
No, I ain't gonna get none of that, bro.
If that shit get
body. I'll let everybody know. You come to the debate cage with that shit. That's an automatic body, bro.
Like, don't even come to the cage if you ain't gonna.
Yeah. You bring that shit to the debate cage. All right, debate over. He got body. Lost by default. Nigga, fuck out of here.
That's how Cali niggas do. Like, man, I need to holler at this nigga. The nigga just show up like, what up? What up, though? What's happening?
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
What's up, Newt?
What's the deal?
What up, DT3?
What's going on?
What's happening, man? You all right?
I just finished running 5 miles just now.
I'm like, you either out of breath or you about to swing on somebody.
Nah, that nigga tired.
I literally just finished running 5 miles.
Oh, working out.
Just sitting outside.
Yeah, that's good, man. I haven't been running myself. I need to be running, man. I got out and I've been lazy, man.
You and me both, Angel.
I hate running, man. I know I need to be running, but I'll be making excuses to do other shit.
Yeah, man.
That exercise thing is something. It's like habitual, but once you get into it and you're doing it as a routine, then it becomes addictive. You know what I mean? But when you get out of it, it's like, shit. You got to build back up to it. You know what I mean? But once you get into like a routine and you exercising on the regular, to me anyway, it's addictive. It's like, oh no, I got to go exercise. I got to get to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, that shit all the time.
I've been doing it for so many years, man. You know, from high school sports and then in the military and stuff, from running every day. I've been doing it for a long time, man. Over 20 years, well over 20 years. And
I'm gonna keep it real. I stay in shape for like multiple reasons. For real, like for one, because I'm active, and 2, I got daughters. I got a 13-year-old, and them boys is big my daughter is tall, and the boys she like is big, athletic dudes. Ohio State playing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be ready for one of them. I might have to take one down one day.
Some
I ain't
Ohio
gonna have to
State
take
ass
him
niggas.
down. I ain't gonna have to take him down.
Shoot. I'm still young
Right.
enough.
Yeah, I ain't even
Texas.
gonna say that.
Sir.
You already know, Black. Fuck all that. Not my babies. Not my babies.
Right. Some niggas move different.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it. I feel it.
Shout
For
out
real,
to
for real. Who y'all got? Who y'all got tonight, man? You know, tonight's the night, man. Tonight
I'm
is
going.
the night.
Hey,
I'm going for the upset. I'm going with Kovalev, man.
well, I've been on
I
Kovalev,
don't even
but
look at I think the upset if Canelo win. I don't think it's an upset if Kovalev win.
oh,
I
okay.
think it's.
So
I
we
think
all on
Kovalev is supposed to win, bro. For real, Kovalev is technically supposed to win.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that 100. I picked Canelo, but that ain't no upset if Canelo loses, if Kovalev wins. He's supposed, I mean, you know, Kovalev is 2 weight classes up, and I keep telling, like, you know, when we're talking about this all around, like, you got Bernard Hopkins. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he was the last to do it. Then Roy Jones
Yes.
Jr. after him. I mean, before him. Then everybody else got smashed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Everybody else got smashed. So,
But if you look at it, dude, they got the skills though. They all have skills. Bernard is a defensively sound fighter. Roy is offensively a freak of nature, and he got power. So I mean, Roy is Roy.
Roy is Roy, nigga.
yeah.
Hey,
Who y'all got?
real,
I wanted to
hey,
ask.
real quick. Shout out to IVFP in the chat. You know what I mean?
What's up, Ivy? What's up, Nuke?
If you're not
Shout out
busy, the link will
IVFP,
be
man.
there. The link will be there just in case. But salute to you.
That raw fire, boy. Y'all got to get on that raw.
I know. No doubt, man.
I'm
That shit.
waiting on my debate case challenge. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting to get the official date for that. So,
Or if
Yeah,
he agrees,
y'all know
it's gonna be
y'all
soon.
notice in the chat for when I put UGC, I put the flame and the strong arm, and then with the MBBC, I put the strong arm and a thunderstorm, because the MBBC, they just rain on fanboys parades. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
Rain on
Hell
your fucking
yeah.
parade. You think you hot? We're gonna dump some water on you, cool you off
Cool you off real fast.
real fast.
Calm down, baby. Calm down.
I ain't been seeing nothing bubbly like that. So yeah, them niggas need to relax. They need to relax. But shout out to the NBBC, man. You know, that movement. The way that shit came together so naturally, man. That shit, like, man, I understand why y'all hating. You know, that was a cold lick.
No, it was funny. It was just, what was you say?
No,
I mean,
that was just
the MBBC came
was
together very organically. You know what I mean? It's natural and organic, man. You know.
Yeah, it was just something like it was at first. It was just me by myself.
Yeah.
And it was just weird. Like, it was just me by myself. I was under like some type of attack for doing it, and then all of a sudden, all the other bias, like really Nuke caught me first. I ain't even gonna front, and I ain't even saying it because the end. Like, really Nuke caught me first. He was like, "Hey, bro, you got something going on," woo, woo, woo. And then he kind of just brought. He was kind of like my CMO. Like, he was my chief marketing officer. Like, he was the one that was really like marketing and promoting it and pushing it, and it just kind of just got out there more and more and more, really, because of Nuke. And then when other people started to catch, they kind of started fucking with me more. And then Myron caught on, then Andrew caught on, you know. Then, well, Bruce had been caught on because I had been talking to Bruce via email. But Bruce, you know what I'm saying, caught on more so now. And it's just like, it's been on ever since. And Mr. Two Hands caught on. And it's just been like a moth to a flame for real.
Bruce ain't no joke. I've been sub to Bruce for a while.
Bruce
Yeah,
ain't
that
no
dude's
joke.
fire, man.
Yeah.
Black put me on to that dude, man. That motherfucker be dropping them flames, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh. It make it look easy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be
With the
killing it.
ease.
Be killing it, man. He be doing his thing. I like that.
Hey, Angel, my wife put she put the shit up here, bro. I'm watching it now. These motherfuckers battling and shit.
Yeah, it's a good little scrap, man. It's a good little scrap, you know.
That nigga better not lose his last fight in his career. That's out. You better fight with everything, bro. That's like Kobe Bryant not hitting what did he made, like 60 in this last game? It's like
Man,
that
that
nigga would have
shit
did like
amazing.
8 or 9 points. They'd be like, oh, this out.
Yeah, it sucked. That's kind of how Cotto went out, man. It sucked watching that shit.
Man,
yeah,
that hurt my
fucked up.
feelings, bro. Carter was supposed to dog. Saddam Ali, bro. He really was. But Saddam looked so
Oh
much
man.
stronger. He looked
That
so much
was
stronger than him.
I felt that was karma though for what he did to Sergio.
Hey, but Saddam
Oh, Martinez.
Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Martinez had the peg leg. Martinez on the peg leg.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey,
tell
but
you what hurt me the most is how Trinidad took my boy out, man. Y'all know DMD, man. Pernell Whitaker, man. That I hated to
oh
see that
shit.
one. That
Nah,
was
I
his
said,
that was
you
his
know,
only legitimate loss. Oscar De La Hoya, arguably, whatever. I still pick Pernell in that fight. I think, but Ramirez and Chavez was fucking pure robberies. They robbed my man, bro. Draw in the loss. That was crazy.
Yeah.
He beat the hell out of both of them, bro.
you know who he did worse than
Yeah, man,
Trinidad?
that shit.
I mean,
Sweet
who
Pea was giving
Trinidad
them
did,
tough deals, man.
you know who he did worse than
Fucked up
Sweet
decision,
Pea
man.
though?
But
Who's
that's
that?
the way it is, man. Sometimes
David Reed.
pay off refs and all
Oh
that shit.
yeah, yeah.
That was the worst. They shouldn't have put David Reed in there.
You
And
know.
David Reed was giving him the business too, but
Then all this
his
shit with
eyes started swelling up.
Bob Arum, I guess, charging, I think taking $2 million from Kovalev for this fight or something like that.
Yeah.
How I'm getting a cut out of this shit?
That's
Well, I
mind
mean,
games, man.
that's I
It's
saw that
mind
coming.
games.
You know, it was,
Yeah, they getting into his
I
head.
mean,
Golden Boy
how
getting
many
into
fights
his head.
Kovalev did on Top Rank 2? So,
Yeah.
And when he
I
ain't
saw
make
that
weight,
coming,
man.
He's gonna Bob's always gonna take something, you know.
Where Unbiased at? That's your boy. That's your boy, Unbiased. You hear what Bob doing?
He said he out. Bias out and about doing something. That's what he said.
Yeah, I know. He said he listening though. I'm just fucking with
He cool,
Unbiased.
man. I like Unbiased.
Yeah,
I like
I
him
be
too.
fucking with him about Bob Arum though. Me and Unbiased, I always go.
Hey, Bias got that smoke, bro.
Yeah. I
He
don't
got
fuck
that
with
smoke,
Unbiased too
low
much
key.
no more, man.
Hey,
Huh?
can I ask y'all something? Can I ask the panel something real fast?
No more because that's a tough out right there.
Go
Let me ask
ahead,
the panel
DT.
something. Hey, who do you think has done more for African American fighters in boxing as a whole? Al Heyman, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Oscar De La Hoya, or Frank Warren?
It's
Listen,
Bob.
it's
It's
easy.
Bob.
It's easy. I don't say it's Bob. Let me explain why.
Who is it?
I'm gonna say easily Heyman, but let me give you the validity behind it. My train of thought behind it.
Boxing
Not
as a
re-
whole,
not
like
know.
not revenue
history of
wise.
boxing?
Not revenue wise.
Well, if you're saying as a whole, you talking about a whole in
That's
what
what I'm
era?
saying.
Because Bob Arum been in this fucking game for too long for Heyman to
Facts.
compete. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it would have to be Arum if you're gonna say it like
But
that.
that's what I'm hearing on my when I get on my live. That's what the argument they coming at me is Al Heyman has done more
Nah.
for
It would have
black
to
fighters.
be Arum, and
So
that's
I'm asking y'all, in
yeah,
your opinion, who do you think has done more for
Arum.
American fighters?
Arum.
Longevity, man. You
Yeah,
I
know.
think the longevity, man, the number of years Al Heyman's been doing it, man. You can't, it just
No comparison, bro.
no comparison, man. Just
Right.
Al's got years on him. You know what I
you
mean?
you would have to
Has
say
Al probably
today.
made more for his certain individual fighters who happen to be African American? Hell yeah, of
Yeah.
course. That's not all of his fighters. He didn't make all his fighters that kind of
Right.
money. You know what I mean? He had Al Heyman has his favorites. You know what I mean? One
You
can
know, it'd be
argue that Al Heyman favors the shit out of Leo Santa Cruz and has paid him more than mostly all other fighters other than a Floyd or someone else of that caliber, right? And what is Leo Santa Cruz really done?
That's the weirdest thing I ever seen. Angel, like I can hear you perfectly, but your picture chopping up.
Oh yeah.
Your picture like crazy.
Yeah.
But I can hear you perfectly. Though. I hear everything. Like you're clear and everything. But your picture look like fucking I'm high as a bitch or something.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with Aaron with this one, man. You know, I think has Al Heyman earned more money for his boxers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it happen to be African American? Yes.
That was gonna be my logic. Like in today, right now.
yeah.
Whoa, yeah, he
would
proved
be
forward,
So
but
Al Heyman pays his fighters more than Eddie Hearn?
No, but check
It
it out.
depends
Though.
on the fighter.
Check it out, Boone. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It depends on the fighter. And check this out too, Boone.
Yeah.
It's easy. So it's easy. Like way less work. Like Hearn pays those fighters, they got to put in the work. Al Heyman making it easy for him.
Yeah.
Getting that easy
I
money.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's that easy money, dog. You know what I'm saying?
See, by saying currently, you're making it a little more interesting because it could go a lot of different ways. Because you take somebody like you got like AJ for instance, he got all those Englishmen backing. You know what I mean? He got entire stadiums filled with 50 to 80,000 fans. That's crazy.
No,
That
but
brings a lot of money.
keep it in context. 1, 2 kid. He said African American fighters.
Oh,
AJ
my
is
bad.
a British fighter, so
Oh
he's
yeah, that's
black,
true. That's
but
true
he's still a
indeed. You're
British
right.
fighter. Tevin Farmer, we got to keep it in context. Now, if you ask me African American fighters, I'm
True
going to say
indeed.
Heyman all day. If you say black fighters, then that's different. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, black fighters then. That's really what I mean. Excuse me
Well,
for
then now
not
it
being.
gets interesting again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, black fighters,
Hey.
like black
Yeah,
fighters
yeah.
as a whole.
Yeah. No, it gets interesting again. I don't even really, it's hard for me to, because I mean, all of you guys know I stay away from the fucking racism shit, especially being Hispanic and black, bro. Like I'm both, so I'm not hating on Hispanics and I ain't hating on black, so I stay away from this shit, bro. I like all fighters. If you're a good fighter, I like it. Period. It don't matter. I like Lomachenko. He's a good fighter. I don't care what color he is. I
Right.
like
He is
Usyk.
a good fighter.
He's a good fighter. I don't care what color he is. You know what I mean? Fuck that. This is a sport, bro. Boxing.
Right.
The
You
reason
don't
why
know.
I say that is that's what I deal with.
You don't know what half these
That's
folks is anyway. You
Right.
know what I mean? You got these stereotypes of people just making assumptions anyhow.
Right. Most motherfuckers don't know what they are. When they
Yeah.
start doing their background, what? I got Irish in me? Yeah, and you've been racist against white people your whole life, you dumb fuck. You're part Irish. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah,
most people don't even know what their background
argue.
is. What the hell?
You know, one of the most racist
Yeah,
things
that's
I ever heard.
argue.
I had a guy, and it made me realize too that it goes by like eras and people who are older. So I didn't take too much. I took it with a grain of salt. But my uncle, he down south, black fella, and he asked me if there was I said, yeah, my uncle's working here, and he was like, who's your uncle? And I was like, I told him his name, and he was like, oh, and then he said, what? You're Puerto Rican? And I was like, what? I was like, that type of shit right there don't make no goddamn sense. And he was like, oh, I didn't know you were Spanish. I was like, what are you talking about, man? Like, what's that got to do with anything?
Wow.
But that's the type of mindset that people have, man. So you can't focus too much on that, and you just gotta be like, damn, man, it sucks that they that ignorant, but it is what it is, You could try to school them.
That's what they do, man. Every time I started hitting them with facts, that's the first thing they start. Well, facts about the fighters, the first thing they go to is, well, Al Heyman has done more for black fighters than any promoter. And I'm like, that's the only thing y'all can say to debunk these fighters' shitty ass career and their opponents and shit. Okay, all right.
That's the only thing they could say about Al Heyman.
Mm.
Oh, he's a black man that succeeded in the. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Okay, he's a black man that succeeded. What else?
Well, hold on.
Boxing.
And John B's back. Oh, no,
All right.
no picture this time. All right.
Yeah.
What
bro,
up, Angel?
That's the only thing they say about him.
Yo.
Go ahead, Angel.
Nah, I couldn't hear y'all.
Oh. No, it was just like Boone was, he was saying about Al Heyman, and I was like, he talking about how they say he done this for fighters, he done this for black fighters. But I'm saying the only thing you could say about Al Heyman is that he's a black man that succeeded with the odds against him. Okay, so what? You know how many black men in this country succeeded with the odds against them? Look at Michael Jordan. Who the fuck ever thought a black man would own a team? So who cares, bro? Who cares about that? Michael Jordan sucks too, because the Charlotte Hornets ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Garbage. Really? I'm not gonna suck a man balls because he's black and losing.
Whoa. Hey, I wanted to ask y'all, man. Katie Taylor, she just won today, and I think like looking at her last fight, I really wish she would have had the rematch with the Fiend Pursoon.
Yeah, man, because I thought she lost, man. Last fight,
I thought she got her ass whooped in that fight, and it seems like her demeanor is like she's really trying to. She was so humbled by the embrace that she was getting from the fans. Like it's almost like she was shocked. So I just felt like, and you can tell she carrying that weight. Like, damn, I really feel like I lost that fight, and until I get that revenge. And man, Eddie Hearn is just, he was throwing his fighters out there to the wolves, man. Like he was like she ain't gonna turn down no fights. She ready to take on the next biggest challenge, and she in the background with a knotted eye, looking like shit.
Damn.
I'm about to go to the
fuck
house
up,
and
Eddie.
get ice on my head. What you talking about?
Sometimes when Eddie Hearn be talking, I realize how much of a real fight fan he is, man. He
He is though.
really loves the game.
Yeah.
You can see
Yeah,
it.
He want to see all his fighters literally fight the best. Like ain't no way around it with Eddie. You gonna fight though.
And Eddie
Yeah.
Hearn constantly scouts new fighters and amateurs. He's constantly doing that. Constantly.
Yeah.
He scouts other fighters. So
He's a hardworking dude, bro, and I got him as one of the best promoters right now because he's making shit happen. Like, it's a hardworking guy.
Red Glove says your parents were particular races and they fucked and you came about. Congratulations. Facts. Accept what you are, nigga. You're here. Goddamn it.
You gotta get out of it though, bro. Because I will be perfectly honest. A lot of my older family members, as diverse as my family is, I mean, we got like Cambodian in my family, not in my blood, specifically Hispanic and Black in my blood specifically, but we got like Irish in our family. Like, how could you be racist? How could you say all this? Like, some of our people, Black people, are more racist than anyone, but they always holler racist. You know what I mean?
Some real shit. Like real talk. It was something that Bruce was talking to me about when I was talking to Bruce on the phone. Shout out Bruce Vane. He was telling me, he was like, out of everybody that don't like your content, what color are they? They all Black. No white people. There's not one white person that don't like my content. There's not one Mexican or Asian or even Filipino or whatever. The only people that talk the most shit or give me the most threats about my content are Black people. My own people.
All for me, that's 100%, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like 100%. It's all
my own people give me more than other races. My own people call me racist than other races.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Change that shit up too. Black is the new racist. White used to be the racist. Black is turning to the goddamn new racists out here.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like straight up. And people don't even realize that shit. And they get mad at you when you embrace everybody else. Like, nigga, you a sellout and you a coon. And what the fuck is wrong? No, nigga, you just hate yourself, really. You hate everybody else and just act like you just the best shit on earth, nigga.
Damn, that was a good fight, bro. If this is his last fight, that was a banger for his last fight. You think he won that, Angel? That was a
good fight. What fight y'all talking about?
Corolla fighting right now in the zone.
It's versus over now. Nobody. That was 10th round right there.
But that's
was giving them some work.
Canelo card going on right now.
Yeah, I think that looked like a draw to me. To be honest.
Yeah, it was close. That's why I asked you who you think. I didn't catch the whole fight. Man. I caught it when you said something like 4 rounds.
It's gonna be a SD. It's gonna be a SD for Corolla, of course, but I think it's a draw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the zone. Boom.
Yeah, his face ain't marked up or nothing, so I don't know.
Damn, Eddie Hearn tall as fuck, bro.
Yeah, he's like a basketball height.
Big dude, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can't really just walk up on a nigga and think it's just gonna be not a jab or something right there.
Majority decision.
I met him, man. He stayed with his turtlenecks and blazers, man.
Wow. Turtleneck and blazer promotion.
Yeah, he stayed with his turtlenecks, man. He'd be having a blazer on with a turtleneck. I'm like, hey, man.
Yeah, he do got that. Javante love that shit too, with the choker chain around it.
Yeah, he's a big dude, man.
Did y'all see that tweet that I retweeted it? Somebody sent it to me. I think it might have been Joe or Unbiased, but Eddie Hearn went and I think Bellew won. Eddie Hearn went and excited, jumped on his back. That thing was like, fuck off me, man.
Get your ass off my suit.
Yeah, that was Unbiased. Unbiased.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, man.
I missed that shit.
Oh, man, crazy. Unbiased fucking funny as shit, man.
Hey, but overall, what's your thoughts on Eddie Hearn right now, man? Like, overall.
I like her.
I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing.
Yeah. Shout out to the zone, man.
I really do, man.
You know, they're a big part of why the boxing is still alive.
on the app though? Like, what's the big deal with them fighting on the app? That's what everybody keep tripping on. Like, I ain't finna. I mean, Deontay Wilder turned down $120 million because he don't want to fight on the app. So what the fuck is the big deal fighting on the app?
It hurts.
You know why? It hurts Heyman's pockets.
Yeah, it hurts their model. What Heyman and Floyd are trying to push. Can't be pushing Tank Davis doing nothing, getting big pay-per-views fight if you got an app where you can watch this worthless motherfucker fight for $10 a month. Like, you can't do that. So it hurts what their business model is. That's why they speaking against this. So.
Hey, what was the result of the fight?
Oh, it was a majority decision for Corolla.
Okay.
I like what Eddie Hearn doing though, because I mean, honestly, he rolling the dice, but it's giving us good content. You know what I mean? Like he under some
risk,
fire.
man.
Yeah, he under some fire to get these fights done and make this happen, and you know what I mean, getting the big loan and all that. That motherfucker is he really putting it out there, man, and he picked up some good fighters. I think he making some good moves. I think the PBC was doing all right in the beginning too, but now everybody, you know, a businessman, and today account, I understand they want their life insurance. I get it. They want their exit strategy, but at the same time, I'm a fan, man. I want to see the best fight the best. Period. You know what I mean? You can't keep the best team. They don't keep the best teams from playing each other. That's basically what you're doing in boxing. And I heard some of what was going on in the chat earlier, where they were talking about where DT3 was. They were talking about something like what was said. They were saying something about Canelo, what have you, but I don't know. I forgot. I'm lit.
Liddy. We stay Liddy. Shout out to 1 2.
I need to get like you, dog. I've been fucking running my mouth since 12 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, we'll take a few shots, so we'll be right with 1 2 kid in a minute.
Oh yeah. I'm getting ready to get there. I
don't want to be giving no ideas to DT3. He's trying to stay in shape.
Yeah, he's trying to stay in shape. He's gonna do his thing.
Don't get on no Errol Smith shit, man. No, let me stop.
Hey, does anybody have Canelo knocking out Cove?
Nope. I mean, some people do, not me.
He must see something.
I got him possibly getting stopped. So,
but a good big man usually always beats a great little man.
And Kovalev is a good big man.
Because I honestly think that boxing skills wise, I think Canelo got him, but in that ring with that type of size, man, I don't know. You
don't know what Canelo gonna do. As soon as he get hit, the first jab gonna tell you everything. The first time he get popped with that jab.
But there's so many factors in there too, because even if I just did a video like probably about a half hour before this went live about how if Cove beats him, he ain't getting the nod.
Because it's supposed to be an easy fight for him. He's supposed to be Canelo. Technically, he's supposed to be Canelo.
Well, in that case, that Mikey didn't get it when he fought Spence.
Mikey still don't get it. I give Mikey the credit just on the fact that he didn't get knocked down or stopped by Spence. He went the whole 12, but they don't get Mikey credit.
I think he got good chin.
That's what I said. Like, for him to do that, he got a good chin.
Yep. They said, well, Spence don't hit that hard. I'm like, maybe Spence don't hit as hard, but he still hits hard. And baby Mikey was fighting at lower weight classes prior because he did used to spar with Maidana. And Maidana
can punch his ass off. So
I think they said he made Maidana take a knee from a body shot. Yeah, sparring some shit.
He can punch, man. He got a good punch, man. And nobody Mikey can
punch. He want to stay in the pocket, but Mikey, he didn't want to do that shit. He knew better.
Right. Up that jab out there. That's why I keep saying it. I'm gonna say it again.
What the fuck is he about to do though? He ain't even doing shit right now. What the fuck Mikey doing?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Nigga in the in between, dog. He's trying to figure out.
Believe it. Right. Derek James said something significant. He said, "Ain't nobody gonna go through a 12-round brawl like that and be the same fighter after." And Mikey just proving it. I mean, They had a couple people saying that Porter was talking a little differently after his 12-round brawl with Spence. So we can say what we want, but if that shit keep happening to fighters and they ain't looking the same after 12 rounds with this nigga, you got to give some kind of merit to that, man.
Yeah, but also too, by him taking that fight, I thought, I gave him props for taking the fight and seeing something or whatever and taking the risk to be great and all that. But at the same time, man, he
get
had
out
a lot of options. He had crazy options before he took that fight.
Yeah.
He was like ranked in the pound for pound. He could bounce from this weight class to that weight class, and this motherfucker went up to 147 and pulled a Brook and fought motherfucking, Spence.
He pulled a Brook on that nigga. He pulled a Brook. He ducked the phase. He ducked the phase that was right there in his division. And jumped up to higher smoke, but went for the bag. Like,
right.
Yep.
And that smoke's still right there though. Like, what you doing?
Kind of like what Tank trying to do, or said he might be trying to do.
It's cool for Tank to do that, but Mikey can't do no shit like that. It's cool for black fighters and PBC fighters to do that shit, but you can't do that if you a zone fighter or a top rank fighter. You can't do that shit. That's frowned upon.
PBC is catchweight promotions, man.
I still say fuck Tank on that because at least Mikey accomplished shit before. Tank ain't did shit, bro. He won a belt against a nobody, lost it on the scales. Come on, bro. Tank ain't did nothing. At least Mikey was a 4-division champ before he tried to do it. He ain't did
Why Tank ain't fight Mikey then? That's the fight I want to see. That's the fight I really want to see. Tank Mikey.
That's a good ass fucking fight.
That'd be fun too because
that's a good ass. That's a big money fight right there.
Though, even though I don't like a lot of moves by some PBC fighters, but I do know that some of them boys can scrap, and Tank can't fight, and he's fun to watch. You know what I mean? I don't discriminate against the like I don't ride for or roll against any certain type of platform or promotional company. I like watching fighters, but when they pull bullshit, I'm gonna pull bullshit out on anybody. I'm gonna talk about them motherfuckers, whether it be Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Lomachenko, Canelo. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna call it as I see it, man, because I want to see. I'm a fight fan, not a fanboy. You know what I mean? That's just the way I roll.
Like, I never really say Tank is a bum or he ain't no good. I said Tank ain't done shit. That's my only complaint. He hasn't done.
I want to see Tank is with somebody that can actually punch. Man.
Exactly. I want to see that test too. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see that too. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not riding with the PBC. But at the same time, I'm like, Duke could fight though.
Good.
But I want to see him tested too, just like you. I want to see the best fight the best, and I get exactly what he was saying. D. Jefferson, I get exactly what he was saying. I get his point. I wasn't disagreeing with him.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Like Tank, Charlo, man, I'm just tired of hearing about them two. Well, actually, Jamel Charlo.
Man.
Let me go. Jamel Charlo. Okay, he running that thing back. I'm gonna leave Jamel Charlo alone, but Jamal Charlo, man, please.
Yeah, I'm leaving Jamel alone.
I'm gonna leave Jamel alone, but Jamal and this Dennis Hogan shit. Come on, dude. All you talking about is the lack of Canelo this, Canelo ducking me, Canelo. Motherfucker, you got BJ as GGG, Devin Chaker, Andre. You can make a fight, nigga. Shut up. Danny Jacobs called you out the hallway. Your bitch ass ain't talking about fighting him. And you fighting Dennis Hogan. Get out of here, bro.
Of all people, though. Dennis Hogan, bro, he's supposed to be an elite fighter, bro.
And now they handed you a championship. That's your first defense? That's your first title defense?
A 54 pounder.
And not only that, it's another 154 pounder coming up.
Right, man. Yeah. A 154 pounder who lost to Jaime Munguia, who is basically a little bit more than a prospect. You a bum for that, Charlie.
Hey, real quick, DT3.
Even that fight was questionable.
Yeah.
Hey, DT3, real quick, man. Canelo Alvarez keys to victory, man, over Kovalev.
Keys to victory. Footwork, ring generalship, head movement. He can't stand in the pocket with Kovalev. He gonna have to box circles around Kovalev. If he stand in the pocket with Kovalev gonna punish him. So he gonna have to really use his jab. He ain't gonna be able to double jab too much. He gonna have to. Damn, I wish I could show you. I ain't got no lights on right now. But he gonna have to basically go behind the jab, head movement, breaking down, and boxing circles around him. If he don't do that, and he's standing in the pocket too long, Kovalev, he gonna get caught with some right hands, Because I think the jab, he gonna basically Canelo's head movement is gonna make Kovalev jab ineffective. I think that's what he's gonna take away from him first is his jab. Because that's what everybody keep talking about. It's Kovalev jab, Kovalev jab, Kovalev jab. And I think that's the first thing he gonna do is take that away from him. And then after that, then he gonna start to try to pick him apart. If he don't fight that fight, Kovalev is gonna punish him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Canelo either got to be way the hell outside or inside. He can't be
Outside
nowhere.
though? I mean, what you?
Yeah,
You think he should be outside?
Nah, I think he should be outside, like outside of complete range, like completely outside, or trying to cut the distance and get inside. Period. Because to be within on the end of that punch, Kovalev punch, that's just stupid. That's stupid. Sit there and try to jab with him unless he gets in close where he can, slip the jab and close the distance, or just be completely out of range completely, like dancing.
But like
one or the other.
Kind of like what DT3 was saying though. The head movement is going to be key because if he's going to do that, and
that's the only way.
It's got to be on point. Because if his head movement is not on point, that's shit out.
It's the only way he can close the distance.
I'll be right back.
I think the main thing though that Canelo needs to do is not get tied up. Do not let Kovalev grab you and lean on you, because Kovalev's so much taller than him, and he just he jabs in. Cole can jab in, push him to the ropes, and then lean on him all fight. He's gonna tie Canelo's feet out. Canelo got stamina issues at times, especially coming up two weight divisions, and he's at 175, probably gonna be at 180. Stepping into the ring, and if Kovalev grabs him up, this is where Canelo has used his ring generalship and circle away. Do not get grabbed up, do not get tied up, and do not let Kovalev lean on you. If he does that, Kovalev's gonna pound to the body, make it an ugly fight up against the ropes, and just elbow him. And he's just Kovalev's gonna fight dirty because he cannot outskill Canelo.
Yeah, that's what I think too, bro. Like, I think Kovalev don't have to fight you know how we were saying like Kovalev might gas out too, but to be honest, Kovalev really don't gotta do that much work. Canelo is gonna be the one trying to do hella work to get in and get around and find Kovalev. Canelo is the one that gotta put in more work to find Kovalev. Kovalev really don't gotta do too much. He just gotta keep him on the end of his jab and make Canelo do hella extra shit. So I see what you're saying with that. He could just really take his time with Canelo and make Canelo wear himself out if he fight a smart fight though.
Canelo has to circle away massively away from the ropes and do not get leaned on, man. If he gets leaned on, if Kovalev grabs him and leans him on him for 5 rounds straight, it's gonna be a wrap.
You're right about that.
The endurance is gonna fail. His legs are gonna go. He's gonna be tired, man. He's gonna be tired. His punch activity is not gonna be there.
If he get his ass whooped, I'm gonna look right at Oscar, bro.
Because Kovalev's like,
that's gonna be Oscar's fault.
Once he got that jab going, man, it's hard to stop that jab, man.
And guess what? Oscar De La Hoya is the only promoter that I know of to date that really don't do nothing for black fighters. He barely do anything for Mexican fighters, let alone black fighters.
You talking about Heyman?
No, Oscar De La Hoya. What great Oscar De La Hoya guy? Didn't he have Deontay Wilder at first, and now he ain't got him? How you fuck that up?
Didn't they offer Spence?
I think
they offer Spence too.
Another thing, I think Canelo don't even waste your time throwing upstairs, man. If Canelo throws upstairs, he's a dead man because Cole's gonna jab him to the body. He's gonna punch him in the center of his chest.
Yeah, he got to call the caution.
I think Canelo gonna have some good moments in that fight, man. Whether he go to the head or to the body.
On that body, man. Concentrate on that. The first 6 rounds, it should be all body shots, man. Nothing but body shots. Just an onslaught. If you can get an onslaught on Kovalev on a body shots, Kovalev's gonna tie out. He's gonna wear
he's gonna beat up on that liver. Beat up on that shriveled liver.
Yep. Hey, real quick, let me ask y'all. So I didn't get an opportunity to catch the weigh-in. So what happened? Did he lose his belt or what happened? He was overweight, right?
Yeah, by 1 pound. I think it was suspect though. I don't think it was overweight.
Hold on. Did he lose his belt?
I'm not sure. I think I'm not sure. Did he lose his belt? I don't know.
When you don't make weight, you lose your belt on the scale.
Well, no, he finally made weight. He made weight.
He did?
He was a
Yeah, he
pound
made weight.
over, and then he
He made
ended
weight.
up cutting the pound.
He was a
You know?
quarter pound over, and then he made, he took it
I
down.
didn't.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay.
He made
I
weight.
just didn't hear nothing else since he had, missed weight. I was like, oh,
Nah,
he
he
just
had to come
lost.
Took
back
it up, and he
twice.
came back at like 174.2 or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he had to. But that sucks because I mean, being that he's older, that's a delicate process, man. Like taking them pounds off, and then the rehydration clause afterwards. Like if it was set and he made the weight, I think he made the weight, man. I just said I think they was fucking with him. I truly do. I truly
Yeah,
do. I
I
think it
kind of
was.
got that came to my mind as soon as I heard that headline. I was like, damn, I think they
Yeah,
might be
and
fucking with him.
that's the head games. They trying to use everything they can, which I don't, I don't know. They're gonna need to, because that's a dangerous fight, man. That's a dangerous
You
fight.
can use everything you can possibly
And I
use.
tell you what, I'm not big on Canelo for the way he came up and some of the bullshit that he's done and all that. But if he wins this fight, I mean, not wins this fight on the scorecards, but really, if I feel he wins this fight, I'm gonna put him number one pound for pound
Yeah, you got to do that.
over
Can't
Bud.
argue that thing. Can't argue with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him over Bud, and I'm like, that's just what I'm gonna do. But I don't
I
like
mean,
the
I
way he
got him
came
over
up.
Bud now.
I don't.
I mean, you got to look at who Canelo been fighting consistently, back to back to back, like champion after champion,
Nah,
unifying, going in upper weight classes like twice. If this
nah,
nigga win this
nah.
against Kovalev,
But y'all overshadowing the fact that, and everyone seems to skip over certain shit about Canelo. It's the truth, and that is you talking about a guy who was fighting 154, was sitting on titles, and he weighed 155. You know, and a guy that even on clenbuterol couldn't drop one more pound. You know what I'm saying? To fight as a champion in that weight class. So, but then fought for the bag against Mayweather, made 142 or whatever, or not 142, but or 152
152.
or whatever. Yeah. So I mean, to me, he and how long has he been avoided? Was he avoiding Triple G? How many years did he let pass before he actually got in there with him? And did he beat Lira? Only on the scorecards. I mean, I'm gonna call it as I see it. But I mean, he has done a lot. He has fought a lot of big names, but most of the big names like Cotto and Mayweather were weight classes below him. So I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna hold that shit against him. You know,
Okay.
that's just me.
So how does that, based on what you just said, how does that play into the fight? You think that helps him or that hurts him going into the fight against Kovalev? You still got him favorite to win?
I think it's just like I don't think that has anything to do with this fight. I think that he's just trying to be great, and I'll give him props for that. But I'm just saying, with the way Golden Boy's already dealing with it, I think it's kind of bullshit. Yeah, Canelo been fighting legends. Yeah, whatever. I don't know, man.
He said whatever. What?
Yeah, like I don't. Tim, I can't really. He's been fighting legends, but let's just put it in real perspective. Who has he really been fighting? You know what I mean? Like he fought Triple G twice, and he waited
Uh-huh.
for him to get old to do so. You know, but
I
I mean,
mean, you can't really shit on Canelo resume now.
I'm not
This
shitting on
nigga
his
is
resume. I'm
fighting.
just saying he had some awfully good timing to do so. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah,
Like
yeah.
what type of risk is he taking by fighting Floyd Mayweather other than taking the L? Was he going to knock him out? No, he was too big. So I mean, is it
No, no, that
really
was a
risky?
risk. It was a risk though. Like
How
Floyd,
do
it
you
was
think
some concern. It was some concern for Floyd going into that fight. A lot
for
of people had
Floyd?
concern.
For
Right,
Floyd, but
right.
not for Canelo. What type of risk did Canelo take by fighting Floyd Mayweather other than taking a loss?
Losing his own. Losing his own. Yeah. Losing his
That's
own.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but all
That
to
was
the
a
best
lot.
fighter in the world.
PC guys give a fuck about losing the O, bro. Real fighters know that comes with the sport.
But I'm saying it didn't risk his career. He wasn't going to take no amount of punishment where it would affect him later on. That's why he waited for Triple G. His team waited for Triple G to get a
No,
little
but
older
the
before they
whole
put
thing
him
is
in.
just the fact that he's fought a lot of top names. Like, whether you could dispute if he won it or not, he did fight a lot of
Yeah,
top.
he
His
fought a
resume
lot of
is
top
crucial.
names, but he fought people who got a little older, or he also. I'm not saying he didn't fight top names. I'm just saying the way the things went, how it went about.
I
Like, do you
mean,
think he beat
50.
Lira? Do you think he beat Lira?
No.
I mean, no. With all those fights, like we can say, yeah, question all of them shits. Really, a lot of them.
Well, I'm
But
just saying.
even the Trout one. So I feel you.
I
But at
call
the
it
same time, I'm gonna give him his respect in
Oh,
the
I'm gonna
fact
give him
that
respect.
he took these fights, man, that a lot of these other guys ain't taking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
What
yeah,
think he should have took for his career to have a little more notoriety in your
50,
yeah. He gonna
52
be.
fights, like what, 50, 54, 50? I don't know how
Yeah,
many
but
fights he
half of them
got.
fights are nobody's though.
Let me see GGG, Andre, or Charlo go up
And
to 175 and fight any of those champions.
None of them gonna do
It ain't gonna happen, bro.
that.
Not
nah,
none
it
of
ain't
them
gonna happen.
motherfuckers gonna go to 175 and fight Kovalev, Beterbiev, or Bieber, or
I'm
even
not saying.
Oscar. Like,
I'm not saying that he ain't. Half of his resume isn't spectacular in who he fought. I'm just saying that half of his resume is nobody's too. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? So
he
it's
got
not
more
like that.
fights,
But I
man.
get
So
hey
it.
fellas,
But I'm saying he was brought up very tenderly.
hey, real,
before he-
real quick, I want to quit. Black, always thanks for having me on, bro. Shout out to the UGC, big up, man. Go subscribe to everybody on his family tab. That'll save me from calling out everybody fucking name. So y'all go do that. Go hit that subscribe button. I gotta fix my baby something to eat, man. Y'all enjoy the fights, bro.
all right, man.
All right,
All right, bro.
Catch you in the next one.
peace out.
Samuel Shaw says, is it fair to put Canelo #1 pound for pound if he is doing rehydration clauses? I heard Kovalev had 2 rehydration clauses he has to adhere to. Yeah,
That's what I don't
I
understand.
mean,
How
Kovalev
does
in the
he have a
background is good.
hydration clause and he's the bigger dude? Like he's not draining himself to meet Canelo at a weight. Like this is his weight,
yeah, it
not
is.
Canelo bringing a man down to like 168 or 60 and it's some hydration clause shit. Like nah, like I don't
Nah,
get why that's an
it's
issue.
either way y'all want to look at it. Canelo still has more disadvantages, I think.
And I agree.
Despite
I
that,
really agree.
even despite that, like,
Oh yeah.
so that's how I look at that shit. Like, man,
I'm
that
not.
shit.
I'm not knocking that whatsoever, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with what I say. Some of the things that I'm saying, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But I'm just saying that's just the way I see it. I think if Canelo wins this fight, he should be #1 pound for pound. If he wins, not just wins on the cards, because we
Right.
know dude ain't gonna get a fair shake. I'm just putting it all in perspective and looking at it as a whole. I'm not fanboying him. I'm not doing this, and I think he's an amazing fighter. I think that dude grew so much after that Mayweather fight that, and when I seen him against Triple G, the show that he put on against Triple G, both of them guys doing their thing, I was shocked at how well Canelo looked in that fight, and I was happy for him. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this guy fight, but at the same time, man, they pulled Golden Boy and him. They pulled some bullshit, man. There's been some bullshit. So I'm just not gonna just write that shit off either.
A quick question: what do you think that Buddy McGirt does for Kovalev that John David Jackson didn't do or couldn't do?
I didn't even really watch the last fight against Yard, so I can't even tell you. So I'm the wrong person.
I don't know. Everybody pretty high on Buddy McGirt. He probably just meshed well with him. But I can recall probably five about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whenever Buddy McGirt walked in, somebody took him as a trainer. They was gonna lose. Me and my boys were like, I had him to win, but Buddy's in his corner. I remember those days. So I mean, Buddy's. I'm not saying he's a bad trainer, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. He just probably meshed well with him.
Maybe. I mean, this is only his second fight with him, right?
From what I know, yeah.
So that's kind of like what's the home dude, the animated guy, Teddy Atlas. I think they won their first fight with Rios, and the second fight we know what happened. So I don't know. This would be a defining moment for
because
as a trainer. You know, you got to get him over this hump right here, Mr. Cash Cow. You can get that. You get Cash Cow on your resume. Nigga, hey,
yeah, man. I tell you,
come on.
everybody
That'd
making
be big for Kovalev. If you say I'm the second dude to give Canelo a loss, man.
Yeah, but
huge,
Canelo could probably write it off and go, "Well, I stepped up 2 weight classes."
Wait, wasn't Kovalev being trained by Buddy McGirt for the Alvarez fight? The other guy, the other Alvarez dude that beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
For
this is the
both of
third
them?
fight then. Yeah.
Yeah, this should be the third fight. Because I remember, he wasn't with John David Jackson when he came back and fought Alvarez, lost, and then he came back again and beat him. So actually, first, second, third, this is fourth fight. Excuse me, fourth.
Also, he had Buddy McGirt when he lost to against Alvarez.
I would believe so. I would believe so.
Yeah, because I
that'd have
think
been
they
cold
broke
if
up.
that nigga just switched up. Fuck this. I lost with your ass. Somebody gonna get better.
I think, dude, they parted ways after that that second Andre Ward fight when all that commotion was going on.
Nah, John was talking shit. John was putting the business out. He was airing shit out. He didn't do this. He didn't do this. He did too much of this. He didn't listen. Like John just.
Yeah, but that was after Andre Ward was like, "Yo, you should come over here," and he was taking the call. That was a bit suspect too. So I mean, I wouldn't really want a motherfucker like that on my side either. And I think John David Jackson wasn't a bad fighter when he was coming up. So I don't know how he was as a coach, but yeah, he did start airing it out afterwards.
Hey, shout out to
basically built Kovalev though.
Hey, shout out real quick to Gun Rights Mafia. He says all these people out here for the fight. It's a lot of people putting big money on a KO for Canelo. I was chopping it up with a bookie from Westgate. Wow.
What's up, Mob?
They got him for the KO. Man.
I can't call this.
They just like Canelo just gonna go up there and just chop. He's just gonna chop Kovalev. Chop him out there.
Kovalev's nasty, man. But I just don't see Canelo going into this fight without actually seeing something. And he got a good trainer, and he's well trained, and he's usually in great shape. So
Ward saw something too, and he still got his ass. He still got put down.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo gets knocked down during this fight.
Me neither.
Ward got put down too, so he saw something too.
And Ward bigger than Canelo.
Yes, most definitely bigger than Canelo. Off clan or whatever y'all want to use for him. You know, he ain't bigger than Ward. Just not. So
Canelo got to take Kovalev jab. He has to take his jab away from him. If he don't take his jab away from him, boy.
That kneecap promotions, man, that's gonna be a factor. I think. I think that's gonna be a factor.
Nah, that tainted me to take care of that.
Man,
he's not gonna be able to move the whole fight.
And that knee. Go ahead.
You think he's not gonna be able to move the whole fight, Black?
I mean, I hope so, for his sake. Just saying. You know, hopefully that nigga can move the whole fight. Because
so what you got, Black? You think it's gonna be a stoppage?
For Kovalev?
Yeah. It's gotta be if he wants to win.
Yeah, man. Like
that's the truth.
I'm just favoring Kovalev, man. I'm favoring Kovalev.
Yeah.
In the late rounds. He might get stopped, bro.
I don't know, man. There's just so many questions. I just want to watch this fight, man. There's so many questions.
Canelo's a confident motherfucker, dog.
He's a bad motherfucker too. He can fight.
Motherfucker, dog. Did y'all watch 40 Days? Did y'all watch 40 Days?
Nah, I just seen one little clip I seen where I think it was in the last press conference. This nigga Kovalev flexed on him and his elbow nearly like hit him in the temple and shit. Mm-hmm. And nigga Canelo was looking like this nigga, just the size difference, dog. Like you just tell Canelo, bro. Man, it's gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But if Canelo eat that shit like Scooby snacks, bro, I'm gonna be looking like, bro. Wow, what are y'all doing, bro?
Juice.
PE motherfucking D's in this motherfucker.
It's the juice. It's the juice. Because he was taking them triple G shots pretty easy too, man.
Like if you taking that shit and I don't see no snack on your shorts, I'm like, nah, this is different right here.
I ain't gonna lie. If he's eating shots from Kovalev and he taking them like it's nothing, I'm gonna make a video. That nigga juice. There's no way he should be walking through Kovalev. No way. If I see it, unless Kovalev is hella, because when you fatigue, your punches don't have the same steam on them as they used to.
Yeah, but Kovalev always in the early fight got crazy power.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if in like the fourth or fifth round, he just walking Kovalev down just out of nowhere, just punishing Kovalev fourth and fifth. Man, you juicing, bro. You juicing.
That nigga be throwing them flying uppy jabs. That nigga be throwing. Niggas gonna get Kovalev. Got to be careful too. So I know it's a risky fight for both of them, really.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I'm mad interested in this fight. Definitely watching this shit. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't got the zone. I can't see it. I got to catch the highlights. Fuck y'all.
Man, does Kovalev become the face of boxing if he beat Canelo?
Hell
No. Hell no. Hell no. He better be even Bivol. And,
Yeah, he gotta be.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you beat the face of boxing, well, really, that's like AJ, right?
It's gonna be an arguable about him being on the pound for pound list. It's gonna be an
I
argument.
don't know about the face of boxing. He'd be the face of vodka.
Face of vodka.
Takes the men off.
He'll get more endorsements and shit.
He'll be the man in Russia. I tell you that. He'll be the man in Russia.
He would be the face of vodka. He'd be like Manny with that Henny. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what he should do when he walk in, bro? Just grab the mic from the dude that do a little announcing shit and just tell him if he dies, he dies. You know, because he gonna walk in first, right? If he dies, he dies. Let Canelo think about that shit on the way in, bro. I'll flip it on him.
Canelo speak English when he want to.
If he do it, bro, I'm like, I'm team Russia. Watch out.
Canelo ain't scary though. He'd be like, I was born ready.
That'll be gutter. That's some gutter
I'm
shit.
waiting on one Russian to really do that though. Bust out with that. If he dies, he dies. I'm rolling. First Russian do that. That's my guy. That's my guy right there.
He should come in with the same haircut, dye the shit. You know, the same haircut. And just looking like Gaio from Street Fighter and shit. Nigga, just ready though. If he dies, he dies. I'm like, I'm team Russia.
I think they let that Pascal fight go way too long. He was beating the dog shit out of him, man.
Pascal, man, he been punished in his career, bro.
Yeah, but the way Kovalev was punishing him, I was like, shit. I almost felt that way for Hopkins. I was like, oh man, he giving him the
Hopkins. Hey, he hit Hopkins on the top of the head though. Like, damn.
Yeah, Hopkins don't like talking about that fight too. When you see him interviewed and fighting up, he don't like talking about it. Like, I don't talk about that.
If y'all don't think Kovalev can punch, ask B Hop. The way that boy hopped.
B Hop was saying that too. He was like, "This is a dangerous fight." He was having flashbacks and shit. Like, you sure you want to do this?
Hit that boy on the top of the head. Yeah, that boy had a seat.
Gotta give it to Hopkins though, man. Kovalev. Hopkins always believe in himself. That motherfucker was like, when he got knocked out the ring, he was like, he pushed me.
Hey, why was dudes jumping on B Hop when he was laid out, spilling drinks on him and shit?
Nobody even attempted to catch him, man. Like, he probably would have been able to get back in the ring if they would have caught him. He hit his head on that concrete floor, man.
They moved out the way to let him fall.
Yeah, they just let him fall. I was like,
they had too much expensive equipment.
B-Hop looked like he went down a damn laundry chute when he was
as soon as he hit the pavement, his eyes crossed. I was like, oh, that motherfucker out. And I was like, he ain't getting back in. It sucked too, because I mean, he stayed in too long, but man, he had a hell of a run though. You gotta give it to him.
Hey, what's the dude's name again that beat him?
He's the one who just fought Bevo. I was at that fight. I'm trying to think of his name.
Joe Smith. He fucking made Joe Smith became a name.
Yeah,
knocking B-Hop out.
Yo, he rocked Bevo too. He rocked him at the end of one of them rounds. I was watching in that motherfucker.
He rocked Bevo a couple times, man.
Yeah, but the way he staggered, like, it's a good thing the bell rung. I was like, oh shit. I was like, man, that was a close one. But then Bevo, Bevo got what it takes to be a champ. Bevo,
I'm gonna ask y'all one more question before I dip out. I'm gonna ask y'all one more question. Who do y'all think Canelo should fight if he beats Kovalev? And who do you think he should fight if he loses to Kovalev?
That's easy.
I think he should fight Charlo just to shut him up and shut up all the critics.
For which one? If he wins or loses? What you mean?
Either
or?
Yeah. Why not?
Hey, I think if he wins, he should fight Andre Ward. Bro.
Come on,
Call
man.
that nigga out.
Come on, man. With all that stuff that Charlo be talking, I mean, to actually get the fight, get in there, and then to watch that fight go down, I don't know, man. It'd be pretty satisfying. I would enjoy it.
Nah, that
I would
nigga,
definitely watch it.
he's trying to fight 154 pounder. You're not worried about Jamal right now.
No, I'm just saying that's a fight I want to see. That's what I would like to see.
If he lose, I want him to fight Andrade. If he win, I want him to fight.
Oh man, he ain't gonna
Andre
fight.
Ward.
He ain't
Andre
fight
Ward.
Oh,
Nah,
Andre.
he is. I don't think he's scared of no Andrade, bro. He gonna fight Andrade.
Who is?
Canelo.
Oh, I thought you said Charlo was. I was like, no, man.
No, I'm talking about Canelo. Like if he lose, he need to go ahead and just face Andrade. Man. Take care of that work over there.
If he wins this belt, I want him to fight Better Beef. If he wins,
you trying to get
hell no, man. You trying to?
I do. I do. I ain't gonna lie. If he wins, I want to see him fight Better Beef. I ain't gonna.
Why you want to see that fight?
Golden Boy won't let that shit go.
I just want to see Better Beef punish him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucked up. But I just want to see Better Beef.
Hey, what's up? Why you don't like Canelo? What's up?
I like Canelo, but I think
you just want to see him get punished, though.
I just want to see him get punished. I think people because I've been hearing people talking about how Canelo will whoop Better Beef, and I'm like, nah, bro. Like Better Beef,
to shut up the
they don't know what they're talking about. They
like Better Beef is something else, But I would like to see that. But if he lose, I mean, I'm kind of divided. If he win or lose, I do want to see him fight Jamal Charlo. Win, lose, or draw, I do want to see him fight Jamal next. So just for the same reason, shut the critics up, or Boo Boo Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
He like nobody other than him.
Coming off a loss, that's a good tune-up. That's a good tune-up fight for Canelo.
Yeah,
fight Jamal.
That's the thing,
and then go fight Demetrius.
But Black, the thing with fighting Andre and Billy Joe is a lot of them. I don't think he gonna have. They're not gonna give him what he wants if he fights them. You know what I'm saying?
Billy Joe whooped his ass, nigga.
Yeah, I think they're not gonna give him those. I mean those moments that he likes to get. He ain't gonna have a lot of moments with them guys.
And Canelo don't like people that are movers. He calls them runner. It's running when they do it to him, but it ain't running when he doing it.
They ain't gonna be there for them counters.
Hey, I kind of want to kill this little narrative. Like people's out here really saying that the Charlos are really athletic. Do y'all agree with that?
No.
Like when people say that the Charlos are like super athletic, that guy that you got into it with on IBFB, I think he said some shit like they athletic. I'm like, these niggas not really athletic like that. They strong, like
strong and
they
fast.
strong punchers, and might got some speed, but like athletic is. I look at Sean Porter, somebody who moves a lot, who can use their speed and their power. You know what I'm saying? Effectively. But
they might be athletic.
They flat-footed, bro. They flat-footed.
Right. They might be athletic, but they're not they're one-dimensional.
Okay.
All right, fellas. I gotta go. I gotta holler at y'all on another one. Holler at y'all.
All right, DT.
Enjoy your day. Yep. Enjoy the fights.
Shout out to the NBVC, man, and DT3 Boom, man. Y'all support them. They on the channels tab, man. Salute. And shout out to everybody tuning in. Even the ones catching the playback, y'all hit the like button. Shout out to the haters too. I mean, choose a thumb.
We love you. We love the haters.
And like I said, man, y'all go to the channels tab and subscribe, man. It's lit. We got these fights tonight. And it's just a good conversation, man, when you're looking at this fight right here with Canelo and Kovalev. A lot of factors, you hearing what 1-2 Kid is saying is a lot of stuff that just make you think. And then I got my question marks. I still think that it's a heavy risk for Canelo Alvarez, but I think we can all agree on here that if he does win, number one pound for pound. Fuck that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give it to him. With all that shit I was saying, I'm gonna give it to him. I'm like, hey, fuck that.
You got to, man. You
got to, man. Because he earned it. He earned it, man. He earned the pound for pound ranking. And that's just what it is. And the only way I would give Bud that pound for pound ranking after that is he'd have to wipe out the entire fucking welterweight division, and I don't see those fights being made. So he'd be able to solidify it for a while in my book. You know what I mean? Unless Homo does some crazy shit.
Since these guys out here ducking, I wonder if they would actually come to the duck yard and let us, interview them and shit. Put this flame on them. Might as well. You're already ducking anyway, so just come to the duck yard. Ask y'all a few questions and shit.
We'll put the
But
light on
hey, but who else is fighting tonight? Like I said, Katie Taylor already fought. We got, of course, Canelo
Jason
Alvarez.
Socha and Burchelt, man.
Oh, and Ryan Garcia. What's your thoughts on that fight, man? Ryan Garcia and this Duno guy. Duno, however you say.
Duno's
But I
a
don't-
dangerous fight, man.
I don't know.
Right. I don't know.
But he probably is badass.
Yeah,
What's
the
he
way
about?
people talking about him, like, is he gonna win this fight, or is Ryan gonna get stopped in his tracks here?
I don't know. I think Ryan's a talent, but I think his fame is a little bit too big for his bridges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his mouth gonna write him a check he can't cash. His ass can't cash.
Possible.
Damn,
Possible.
he's so young.
Yeah.
Hey, this Duno kid is pretty strong. He's very skillful, and hey, Ryan's gonna have his hands full tonight, man. This is gonna be a real test. His first real actual test.
And
That
he asked
that
for it
pulling
though.
back-
You got to give it to him. He
Hey,
wanted
that pulling-
he wanted to fight. You know, he challenged De La Hoya. De La Hoya threw that motherfucker in there with some fire. He was like, "Fine, then, motherfucker, be an
That's just like
Aztec
what-
warrior."
That's like what Floyd did to Tank when he was talking shit. I think he threw him in there with what's the motherfucker? The one they called a sniper.
Yeah, yeah.
And he talking about he tried to set me up and shit. Like, nigga, it's a fight.
I wonder why
How
Tank
you
didn't
getting
fight
set up?
Farmer. Man, yeah, I don't know why he avoided that fight. That would be. I would like to see that, man. I like Farmer, man. I think that dude's. I think he doing it the right way. And I'm glad he finally.
I like
paid.
Farmer too. I think he's the most active champion.
Yeah,
He fights more than any champion active right now.
he's
So,
a workhorse, man. You got to give it to him, man.
so I mean, this guy's he's real down to earth. The guy got the YouTube channel. Like, salute to him. How can you not like a guy like that?
Yeah,
A guy comes from taking multiple losses early on, and then he's a champion now. So it's like he's living the dream right now. But it's like, as far as me comparing him to Gervonta Davis, I still will favor Gervonta Davis, but Gervonta Davis is on some other shit. So
I got a question for y'all. Who do you think is the most underrated fighter that you've seen? Like just completely underrated. Like it's a way better than it's made out to be. Y'all got anybody in mind?
I think we can put a few people on that list. I definitely gotta put Ugas on that list, man.
Yeah, I like Ugas.
Jordan and Ugas, I gotta definitely put on that list. I'm trying to think what division I'm at. There's some guys coming up. I like the younger Russell brothers from Gary Russell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas looking cold, bro. Like all of them, low key, but they coming kind of slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the older brother only fighting once a year, man. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're not active enough though. They're not active enough. I'm trying to think of certain fighters that might be kind of slept on.
Even in the past.
Oh, you said the one that was really underrated, right?
Yeah.
Oh, in the past.
Yeah.
I always thought Frankie Randall, even after his victory over Julio Cesar Chavez, was definitely underrated.
You know what? You know what I feel? One of the most underrated fighters, bro. Chino Maidana, bro. Marcos Chino Maidana. I always felt that way.
He was pretty nasty too. You know who I thought was?
Style.
Emmanuel Augustus.
Well, he had too many losses, bro. He got hit too much. No, he was the most entertaining.
Nah, man, he didn't. A lot of his losses didn't exist.
Robberies.
They were just robberies, man.
I remember there was a lot of robberies.
Even Floyd said that was his toughest fight.
No, they just think about it. He always making every fight a close fight with the clown and shit. Well, he can easily breeze by these dudes with no problem.
Yep. He even changed his name to get fights. He changed his name to get fights, man.
Damn.
Ain't that some shit? But he would fight in backyards all the time and kick the shit out of hometown guys, and would never get the decision. And then he changed his name. I'm like, yo, man, that dude was fun, man. Yeah, what they
He
call
had me
him?
laughing, bro. Like I was pissed off because they robbed him, but he had me laughing because he looked at the camera and said, "Y'all need to investigate."
He was used to that shit though. He was used to that shit, man.
I
Yeah,
said, man, I'm a fan for life, dog. That nigga
yeah,
had me
they should have
cracking
called
up
that
laughing.
motherfucker the Road Warrior.
Y'all need to investigate.
What was his other name? Remember he changed his name?
It was Emmanuel Augustus and Emmanuel Burton or
Burton. Yeah, he had to change
Burton,
his
right?
name to get a fight.
Is that what he did it for?
Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering why the name changed. I was like, I remember this shit, but I don't know why he changed this shit.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Andrew
But yeah,
Santos
man.
doing his gardening in the
There
background.
was a lot. There was a lot of fighters, man. And I do think Ugas is definitely one of those guys that getting the shit under the stick. You know what I mean? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all because he is a problem for anybody. He'll give anybody an issue. Yeah, he might even pull off some wins with these big names. I definitely think Ugas is trouble. That's why they not trying to get him.
Man,
Because
it
they
is
say
crazy, dog. I bodied niggas like 2 years ago on this Jordan Ugas shit. When I was saying that this nigga Earl don't want that work with Ugas. Niggas was trying to come at me like I'm a hating. Like, bro, like, what you mean? Dog been calling him out. He's right there at the number 2 spot in the IBF. Why he just won't get that work?
because
Like,
Al Heyman
man.
said that's all risk and no reward. That's why.
Right. Now he put himself in a position to where you gotta, when you're talking about the, top fighters in the welterweight division, you gotta mention him. He's
But
up there.
between you and I, Black, if that fight ever went down, man, that'd be a badass fight. You know, Ugas would be catching him, and then he'd be wanting that get back, and he'd be trying to go at him and shit. That shit would be fun. I would love to see that fight, man. There's a lot of fights I wish I could have seen that just
People
never
don't
happened.
be understanding. You know what it is, man? People don't be understanding styles, man. Stylistically, that would be a great fight.
Hell
It ain't
yeah.
no just cakewalk for Earl. It ain't no cakewalk for
I don't think
Ugas.
Ugas a cakewalk for nobody.
Nah, hell nah. Just like Sean ain't no cakewalk for nobody. Like it's just certain styles it's just gonna
He
always
picks his
be a
spots
problem.
very well. He picks his spots because like he's good in the pocket and he could box from the outside, but he wants that
counter,
smoke
too.
on it. Yeah, with the way he counters, he's kind of got that. He's kind of got that Danny fighting style, but he uses his reach a little better, and
He comes
Danny
forward.
can box, but not that Danny
Right.
can't box. But I do think that, and I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna agree with me on this. I do think that Spence will get Danny just
You
with
say
his
you think
jab.
Spence will get Danny?
Yeah, just with his jab. He been out jab. He been out where someone just had a good jab and stuck it in his face, and he had issues. And they just stay out the pocket with him because Danny's fun to watch, but he wants you in that. He wants you in that pocket. He wants to be able to counter you, and he can box here and there. But you see when someone's moving, he plants his feet a lot. His feet is slow. You know
I
what I
got
mean?
that at 50. I got a 50-50 fight, bro.
Nah, I got Spence winning that. I think Spence fights him just like Mikey. I don't think it's a
because
smoke.
Danny ain't scared to exchange. Danny ain't scared to exchange. And if Earl try to come in there with his pride, trying to prove something against Danny, he gonna get clipped, bro.
I don't see that happening though. You know why I don't see that happening? Because if he didn't do that with Mikey, what makes you think he's gonna do that with Danny?
What you mean? He not gonna exchange with Danny?
Hell no. Did he exchange with Mikey?
No, he didn't.
After
He
the first
exchanged with
couple
Sean.
rounds?
He exchanged with Sean.
He exchanged with Sean, but Sean ain't accurate with them
So
shots.
that means that he
Danny
actually fought Sean's fight. So he tends to. I mean, he's showing us that in this top level fight, he might fall into fighting his opponent's fight. And if you do that with Danny, I think he can get clipped.
Look, if he didn't do that, the only reason he did that shit with
Sean
is because he didn't have much choice. Number one, because Sean was closing the distance, and Sean made it work. And Sean's athletic like that.
Mm-hmm.
But with Mikey, he said, "Nah, I'm not even gonna give this dude a shot. I ain't gonna give him a chance." And that's exactly what he'll attempt to do with Danny. I think Danny will do well, but I think Danny would just get edged out. I think that Spence would he would pick his spots to throw combinations and then get the fuck out of there and pump the jab.
So outboxing for 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's very possible. I think that's very possible. I'll give EJ that one just because of the styles, not because Danny can't fight and that Daddy ain't nice. Just because of the styles, I think he pulls it out on Danny.
No, I mean, shit, Errol would get a lot of credit for beating Danny.
Oh yeah, I know.
Keith,
wouldn't hear
this
the
is
end of
why
that
we pretty much kind of elevated Keith. Like when Keith got that win, that did a lot, you know, for his status when he beat Danny. Same thing with Sean.
Like Danny and Ugas would be amazing.
Yeah, it would.
Because Ugas would stay there, and he would try to counter too. Yeah,
it'd be a banger.
Yeah, they would just be countering each other, yo, man. That shit would be crazy, yo.
Cuba versus Puerto Rico, man.
Hell yeah, that'd be a new rivalry. Because I don't know them to be a rivalry. I know the Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, they used to have the rivalry, but I don't know about now.
Hey, so what happens to Riri, man, if he fucking get his ass whooped tonight? Like, what if he gets stopped? What does that do for him at this young, you know, in his career? Like to get stopped. Like we saw Lubin kind of get stopped, you know, not kind of get stopped. He got stopped, and it was early in his career, pretty much. It was like 15,
I don't know, man. He'll start doing commercials. He still got mad Twitter fans.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I don't think his boxing career, that motherfucker become a movie star. That motherfucker ain't gonna stick around in boxing if he gets stopped this early in his career. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. His agent goes like, nah, man, come this way, do this shit. That's just what I think, man. Am I lying though? I mean, honestly, so, like
you saying this dude need to go into acting, man, if you go in there and get stopped. Like just hang it up.
If he gets stopped, I mean, I think he got skills, but I don't think that he ain't gonna get pushed to keep fighting. He can make big money doing other things.
Man, he got to be careful, bro. Hopefully, ain't nothing terrible because
I mean,
I seen one freaking footage where it was a sparring match and he was getting his ass mollywopped in there, bro. I was like, God, nigga, please, somebody be a ref. We need an actual ref for this sparring match.
Damn.
You know, that shit was terrible. So if that happens like in the ring with no headgear, with all the type of shit that's been happening, niggas losing their lives in the ring and shit, bro. Ref, keep a close eye on this one, okay? Keep an eye on Riri.
Nah, he might. I don't know, man. He might. You know, they might. I don't know. Do you think he's gonna pull a Victor Ortiz if he start getting rocked up?
What you mean?
Do you think he's gonna pull a Victor Ortiz and just try to get up out of there?
Well, like quit?
Yeah.
I mean, nah. I think he's just gonna get stopped, bro. Like his heart ain't gonna allow him to. His little pride ain't gonna allow him to just quit. You know, he gonna probably go in there. He's gonna go out swinging.
Who we talking about?
Oh, I thought you were still on Riri.
Riri.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, you think he won't pull an Ortiz if he get in some serious trouble?
Nah, he's just gonna fight. He's just gonna get clipped.
I don't know, man. He been kind of pampered, kind of like
it's gonna
Ortiz
be like James Kirkland. He gonna get clipped swinging and shit.
I think Ortiz was wasted talent too. That dude,
Victor
he
Ortiz.
Could fight, yeah, I think he could fight.
I think he got rape charges or some shit. That's what he was supposed to fight. Who was he supposed to fight? I think Rios or some shit. And then no rape charge happened.
That fight was finally gonna happen. Fucking 8 years too late.
Right. Yep. Like, it was long overdue. What's up, Andrew?
Yo, Black, I gotta go, man.
All right, man. Catch the fights, bro.
Yo, thanks for having me on, man. All right, 1, 2.
No doubt.
Have a good one, man.
Get your gardening done.
I don't know, man. He might. I don't know, man. That's just my take on it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think he might. I think if he gets stopped, man, he might fold. You know, or maybe he'll find something in there. You said he was was he game in that sparring game? I mean, that sparring match.
He was getting beat on, bro.
Yeah, but was he game?
He was trying to hold on. Yeah, he was game. That's what I'm saying. That's why he gonna get.
So
He
you
was,
seen him? Okay. So you seen him tested then?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, in sparring, yeah,
So you saying but you saying he got hurt?
yeah, he do. He
All
got
right.
hard,
Well,
and
then
that's what's
if
gonna
you
be the
seen it,
issue. Like some people, sometimes having a lot of heart can get you really fucked up.
yeah,
So
it can. It can. I'm just saying some people around him might be like, look, we could go this way too. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. You never know. And it'd probably be best for him too, because I mean, I know he got a good Twitter following, but after he disrupted De La Hoya and put him on Smash, De La Hoya was like, "Here you go. You want the big one? Make it happen."
oh, you're a grown man now. Okay,
Yeah, okay, yeah, get in
alrighty
there.
then.
Yeah, and he threw him in there. He threw him in there with some fire, I guess, because I don't know who dude was. Do know I don't know who that dude is, but like he was just saying, shit.
I think
Hey,
it's basically a situation like, look, man, you want to get this certain kind of money, but you want to fight this level of competition. And maybe De La Hoya is just kind of just being tough on him. Like, nigga, look, you can get this money, but you're gonna have to step up your competition. You got to fight this guy. So
uh,
now Ryan Garcia is kind of in a situation where like I gotta step up my competition now if I want to make this kind of money.
I think he pressed De La Hoya, and then De La Hoya was like, "Here you go. Let's see where you at, really." Because I think De La Hoya had a plan for him. I think Golden Boy had a plan for him. I think they was gonna butter him up a little bit more, but he wanted to step ahead and shit. I think the hype might be getting to his head, but we'll see. We'll see when he tests it. We'll see tonight. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where he really at. Then we can really start making decisions on him. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
But you're right. But I want to shout out to UGC. I want to shout everybody out, man. Black, thanks for having me on, man. Thanks for boosting me. I appreciate it. Um, thanks to everybody tuning in to the UGC to listen to this real talk. And here you go, man. We don't agree. So how the fuck are we a cult? What the fuck are they talking about?
Is
You know what I
that
mean?
what
We
they
don't agree
saying?
on everything, man. But we independent thinkers, and that's what these motherfuckers don't like. They don't like motherfuckers that can think for themselves. They they want motherfuckers. They want robots. And this is
Right.
what we are, man. We original people doing original things, and we're gonna stay doing it. So stay tuned. 1-2 Kid. This is what it is, man. UGC. This the platform where I do what I want to do, and they allow me to do it. So it's always open arms here, and I appreciate that 110%. You keep doing your thing, black man, and I hope everything gets better and better for you, man. You deserve it, man. You out here doing your thing, and you out here pressing this movement, and I can only give you nothing but love for that, man, and respect. And you just keep doing it, man. It's open for you. You'll see. It's all gonna open up for you, bro. Have a good night, everybody. Stay tuned. The people's voice, the people's champ. This
One,
is
two,
1-2 Kid. I'm
kid.
checking out. One, y'all.
Hey, salute to 1-2 Kid, man. You know what I mean? Definitely a force to be reckoned with. And it's YouTube, man. It's YouTube game, and we stay focused. This is about content, and clip for clip. Everybody on that UGC click, man. They got content, bro. We staying focused. Fire content. So, a lot of people are gonna be jealous about it, but at the end of the day, it just comes with the territory. But UGC is where it is, man. Salute to everybody that tuned in. Had a long day. Summer Show says the difference between Mikey and Danny is Mikey wasn't ready to take chances. And Danny ain't afraid to take chances with Errol. I had Danny beating Errol before the accident. Damn, so you already had him beaten. Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way. Like it's just a dangerous fight for Errol. And especially now with whatever this accident situation. That ain't the first fight you need to go into off of accident. You need to go get an accidental tune-up, you know. Get a tune-up, fam. Or two, Take your time. Feel me? These other niggas, we'll put the heat on these other niggas to mix it up. Don't worry about it. Get your rest. You know. the end of the day, we want these individuals to be healthy. They get mad at us that we want to make sure these guys is clean. They're not using PEDs. And they say, oh shit, these dudes over here hating. You know? But it is what it is. Truth is the new hate, man. But shout out to the NBBC, you know, the General, DT3, the boom man of the NBBC. Y'all keep supporting, man. And just go to that channels tab and subscribe to everybody that's listed there, man. Shout out to Bruce fucking Vane, IBFP. Man, some of the most firest channels on YouTube in this YTBC, period. You know? And the reason why they got the most firest channels is because they got the realest boxing talk. Everybody that's on the realest boxing talk wave got the firest content. I'm just saying. I'm not making this up. I'm not. So once again, man, salute to 1-2 Kid, Red Glove Militant, everybody catching the playback. Choose a thumb, but don't be dumb. You know, keep my name out your content. I'll keep your name out mine. Simple as that. One love, Black Horseman.